Hey everyone, Practel here, and in this video I will be demonstrating and answering common questions about cores and more coming to Epic Duel when Omega officially launches. As a disclaimer, many of the things you will see in this video are still in development and are likely not finalized. Pricing, cores, and the interface is still being worked on. To start off the video, I'm going to be giving a quick rundown of what and how cores will work in Omega. All item abilities will carry over into Omega, so if you currently have an item with a special ability on it, that special ability will be equipped on your item when you log in. For example, if you have the Frostbite ability on a weapon, that will transfer as normal over when Omega launches. Furthermore, you'll see a new icon inside the item details panel that visually shows any abilities your item has. These abilities are called cores in Omega. You'll have 2 core slots available on all of your weapons, guns, auxiliaries, and armors when the release launches. One core slot is passive, and the other is active. This new system is to help increase the long-term value of weapons and armors, and increase build diversity and ultimately increase gameplay strategy. The next part of this video is going to be all about how you can customize your weapons and cores in Omega. So as you can see, I'm here with Nightwraith, and we're going to open up his shop and start customizing our weapons. I'll be using the Exile War Axe, and you'll notice immediately that the interface for buying a weapon or armor has completely changed. In the top of the shop, you'll notice the weapon, its stats, its damage, and if it came preloaded with a core, it would either appear in the passive core slot or the active core slot. However, you'll notice underneath the weapon details that there's a whole new way of customizing your weapon. You can now arrange the stats for each weapon you buy in and out of the shop. Simply clicking the arrow buttons will either increase or deduct stats from strength, dexterity, technology, and support, respectively. So why don't I do that right now? I'll take a little bit out of strength, I'll put a little into dexterity, I'll take a little out of technology, and I'll put a little into support. So I'll buy this, and I can start enjoying the weapon now. However, you can still customize your weapon out of the shop. All you have to do is simply open up your inventory, locate the weapon, and then you'll notice these 4 boxes of stats. All you have to do is click one of them, and then you can start rearranging your stats again. So I'll take a little bit out of dexterity, and I'll put a little into strength. And so then you can simply retrain your item. So after all this, you're probably wondering, how can I equip cores? Well, it's fast and easy. Simply open up your inventory, locate and select the item you want to use. In this case, I'll be using the Infernal Slayer, and either press the passive core slot or the active core slot. For this one, I'll be using the passive core slot. I'm going to select one of the cores, and I'll insert it for 10,000 credits. And I will do the same with the active core slot. So as you can see, both my cores are plugged into my weapon essentially, and now I am officially ready for battle. I have my cores ready, my stats are distributed, and this is all part of the beauty in the new Omega phase coming to Epic Duel soon. The final part of the video will all be about answering certain questions that have come up in the community. The first question is why are certain cores locked? And the answer to that is, cores will not be locked forever. Right now, cores are only locked to allow people to ease into the new changes. These are just measures to prevent as many issues as possible, such as someone replacing their ultra-rare core in a weapon with a newer, non-rare one by mistake. The next question that has come up is, will all weapons have the same amount of stat mods at a given level, or will they all vary upon each weapon? And the answer to that is, all weapons will have the same amount of stat mods at a given level. This is part of the strive for balance, and another part of the strive for balance is the ability to upgrade all of your weapons and armors for either varium or credits. The third question that has come up among the community is, which cores are locked? And the answer to that is, all abilities that came out before Omega will be locked. However, this is not a permanent thing as said before. A question that came up among the community was, how can I get more cores? And to answer that, when Omega launches, each player's core store will be automatically populated with basic cores. However, in the future, you will be able to get them from missions, NPC drops, upgrading, etc. The important thing to remember is that these are just the basic cores at launch, and you will be able to expand your core list as time goes on. Another question that's come up in the community is how many cores are being released? And to answer that, initially we will offer around 5 to 8 basic cores. In the weeks that follow Omega, however, we'll leverage the new battle engine to quickly add several new core options. Well guys, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully this gives you some insight as to what we have planned for the new Omega core system. If you've stuck around for this long, you're in luck, because there is a special code in which you can enter an epic duel for an awesome prize. Better hurry though, it's limited. Friendly reminder to never give out your password and account information to anyone. Developers and mods will never ask for this kind of information because we do not need it. For more information on Omega development news, keep an eye on the Epic Duel design notes and developer Twitter accounts. Anyone can play for free at epicduel.artix.com.